Hey, it's Devin Dixon with the Fan Sports Network and St. George News. Back for another Athlete of the Month, and I'm here with Dixie Center senior Kyle Lemke. Kyle, how we doing?
I'm doing good.
Are you ready for our readers and viewers to get to know you a little bit?
Yeah.
Tell us about who your favorite athlete is and why.
It's probably LeBron James because, in my opinion, he's the greatest basketball player of all time.
Ooh, gonna spark the debate with him and Jordan right out of the gate, him and Kobe. So rank them for me.
LeBron, MJ, Kobe.
That ranked? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was feeling. I still disagree. Hey, I'm just curious, tell us who you really look up to. Who's a role model in your life and in basketball for that matter?
Probably my brother, because when I was younger, probably 8th grade, 7th grade, he was playing varsity and stuff, and I always thought it was just so cool and stuff. And then like 2 years later, I started playing varsity, and it just felt great. And like he won a state championship, and I just wanted to do the same as him.
Do you guys talk on a day-to-day basis? Does he work with you outside of practice still a little bit, trying to give you some tips, or have you surpassed his knowledge of basketball?
No, he still gives me some tips because he's in college right now, and so he's getting better. He's teaching me some stuff for me to get better, but I think I probably have passed him a while ago. He's just bigger.
You started varsity as a sophomore. Talk about your progression through your sophomore year and how you were an underclassman playing varsity, and then talk about now being a senior, about your leadership role and how that's all rolled forward.
Yeah, as a sophomore, it's kind of crazy playing varsity because most sophomores don't do that. And I don't know, it's a lot different. You get better throughout the years, but then when I was a sophomore, I had like some seniors I looked up to, and then now as a senior, I know that there's some kids that look up to me, so I just try to be the best leader out there.
Let's follow that up with you're right there at the top of 4A in scoring, 21.3 points per game. Still a lot of games to be played. But talk about how you become such an offensive weapon, and talk about the teammates around you always looking to get you the ball.
I don't know. I just work on the post moves and finishing, and around the rim, if you can get a high percentage, it's pretty good. And then I got my point guard, J-Rob. He's leading the state in assists, or probably I think country now. And he's just great to give me the ball down there, and just he knows I'm going to score. So yeah.
Follow-up question to that: what is like your signature move? Like game on the line, that Coach Roberts draws up a play, calls your name. What's your go-to move?
Probably something with my right hook. I have a pretty good right hook, I think, and either just a move to the right hook, and if they counter it, just counter that. But probably the right hook.
I know you and J-Rob both committed recently. Tell everybody where you're going to go be playing after Dixie High basketball is over and you graduate.
We committed to Snow College in Ephraim.
Any other teammates also commit yet, or are they still trying to decide?
No other teammates that I know of have committed, so it's just me and J-Rob right now, but I bet there will be some.
Was it a tough decision? Take me through some of the other schools that wanted you to come play for them.
It was a pretty tough decision because I had some D1 schools, Utah Tech, Chattanooga, Moorhead, but I just felt like starting off my freshman year as a JUCO would be best to get some playing time.
Kyle Lemke with me here, and when you're not playing hoops, what are you doing? What's some of your other hobbies? What do you enjoy doing?
I love playing Siege, Rainbow Six Siege. It's a video game. Me and Sean from Crimson play a lot, so yeah.
What's that fraternity like when you're battling against, say, a Sean Feltz or any other big in the region? It seems like there's one big Region 9 family at the end of the day.
Yeah. Me and Sean and some of the Crimson guys, we're all good friends, and most like Pineview, Nash, and them, pretty good friends with all of them, and Snow Canyon, we're just all like close, but then when it comes to game time, not pretty much good friends.
Before the game day, doesn't matter who you're playing, what's something Kyle Lemke has to always do every single time to get you ready mentally to go out and perform at your best? Maybe a superstition or a pre-game routine?
I have some. I just have to think.
Maybe you gotta listen to that song, or you gotta wear the lucky socks.
In the morning, usually before games, when I'm driving my car, I listen to Forever by Eminem, Drake, Kanye, and Lil Wayne. And then I also, I don't know, take a nap before the game after school, go home, take like an hour nap.
I'm jealous. That sounds good about right now.
Yeah.
What is your favorite high school basketball memory so far? I know you got your senior season and still some games to be played, but so far in your career, what's your favorite memory?
Yeah, probably Hurricane, when I had like my first poster dunk on somebody against Hurricane. That was probably one of my favorites.
Was that last year?
That was sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
Yeah.
How old were you when you first dunked a basketball?
I was in 8th grade.
Woo.
Yeah.
What are some qualities that you would pass on to future Dixie Flyers, young kids that want to play high school, college, professional basketball? What advice would you give those kids?
If you want to get there, work hard. There's people out there working. If you're not working, they're working, and they'll surpass you if you don't put the time in. So just work hard if you want to get there.
It's been a lot of fun. Kyle Lemke, everybody. Great to get to know you. Our Performance Player of the Month here on the Fan Sports Network and St. George News. We'll see you next time. I'm Devin Dixon.